don't want that. Why is my dog barking? Willow, stop barking! Filming a video! Say hello! Hello, my princess. She's zipping around my makeup. Oh! What's my mummy's face? Does she look crazy? Oh gosh. Hi! Another makeup video for you guys. In this video I created this red fiery look with my eyes with a bit of gold sparkle. I think it went really well. It's very nice. Hair is a mess, just ignore that. If you want to find out how I created this lovely look, then keep on watching the video and I will see you guys later. Bye. So I've already done my eyebrows just to save some time, because I've also carved my brows and prepped my eyelids for the eyeshadow. Focus on the eyeshadow, and I'm going to try my best to explain what I'm doing a bit better than in the last video, and hopefully using a few different palettes. The first palette I'm going to go in with is the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, older one, not the new one. And the first colour we're going in with is this here nice red, deep red. Of course, going in with this lovely flat shadow brush, which is the PC20 from Peaches and Cream. Taking a little bit onto my brush, and since my eyelids are already prepared by the Louise base, then I'm just going to go straight in, and I'm putting this just on my crease and above my crease. I'm attempting to do a cut crease, so that might flop, but. And what I do, I just put down the colour. I'm not blending anything. I'm literally taking the shadow and patting it on, so then the pigment of the colour stays much more bright. Bringing that right now round down into the inner corner of my eye. And that is the first part of my eyes done. The next palette I'm going to go in with the James Charles Band Morphe palette. If I can open it. And the first colour I'm going to use is this lovely red shade here, which is called You're Kidding. Are you kidding? I'm not kidding. I'm not funny. A PC34 brush, which is a dome crease brush, and I'm literally taking that little red and patting it on whilst blending a tiny bit, not a little bit on the brush, like the flat bit of the brush, and just putting it on top. And I'm kind of mixing the two colours in together. I'm not taking it too high or too far out, because we don't want to have crazy eyes just yet. Mixing it in, but I'm still patting it on and not blending it in, otherwise we'll lose that nice dark red. And we want to keep the dark red because it makes the eye look better. And I'm just taking the brush over the edges just to kind of make the edges look a bit more soft. Now I'm taking a different PC34 brush, still the same fluffy crease brush, but I'm going to go in with this shade just above that red shade, which is orangey red, which is called Rusted. Can you see that okay? Taking a little bit and just putting it on, mixing it with that red like I did the last time, with the bright red into the dark red, orange into the light bright red. Just mixing it in like an ombre. That's what you want. You want an ombre. And I'm not taking this one the whole way down, I'm just going to take it down a wee tiny bit. And I'm going back in with that original colour in the Jaclyn Hill palette, the reddy brown colour with the first brush that I was using. And I'm going to put it back in there, but I'm also going to blend it out a wee bit into my V shape in my lid. Just a wee bit, not too much. Fun fact, I actually filmed this video last night, but it didn't work too well because my camera died, and then when I came back to film, the lighting had changed, and then it was just dark and you couldn't see anything, and I was like, oh well, at least I had a practice run at this, so that's probably why this one's going to be a bit better than the last, because I've got practice at this eyeshadow look. I said before, like, I'm not saying that I'm good at makeup, but I'm definitely better than what I used to be, and that's from purely just sitting down, practicing with makeup, and buying better products. Really, if you don't have an eyeshadow palette that's very pigmented, working with colour can be quite difficult, because you want a palette that's good, and that's why I like the James Charles palette, because there's so many colours and they're so pigmented and they just go on so well. And especially if you're using the Louise base, if anything you're going to get, if you're going to try an eyeshadow look, doesn't matter if it's natural, nudes, colourful, dark, get the Louise base. I use number 2, but I know a lot of people prefer to use the darker one, because I've seen people use like shade number 4 or 5, but I think number 2 works fine with me, but then I'm quite fair. It helps, I think, put your eyeshadow on a lot better, and that's just me from experience using it. I used to only use a concealer or a primer, and then I just didn't find that it stuck on. And if I had went on a night out before, like with eyeshadow on, it would just drip. Again, whenever you're drunk, you don't really care, I suppose. You're like, oh, I look a mess, oh, and you're just laughing with your friends, going, oh, we all look like trash, and then you're falling over in the bathroom, and I do miss going out. It's been a while. It's been, like, I haven't been out since October. I just want to dance. Like, if I could have my friends over, some music, some food, some sweeties, they can have a drink. I just want company and a party. But no, thanks to the coronavirus. Like, I've moved into a new house. Like, me and Declan live together now, and I've wanted my friends to come over, and I can't have anyone. Like, I haven't had a housewarming party yet, and I lived here for like 2 months. At this point, I'm gonna have a housewarming and baby shower at the same time. We learned to multitask, but I can't, so I need to go back to doing this. Back in with the bright red from the James Charles palette as well, with that brush, just to add that bright red in again. With the orangey colour on top of that again, and I'm just using this to kind of shape Louise base in the shade Rimmer 0, and just the white one, cream PC53 cut crease brush. Why can I not speak? The cut crease brush. Oh my goodness, like a little tiny bit on the end of the brush, just a wee bit. I'm going to keep opening my eyes up so I can like follow the crease better, so I don't lose the line. Because I have to start by going in, trying to find the line, and then I bring it across a bit more. That, and that helps me with the length of where I'm going. I'm going to bring it quite far across, not too far. Eyelashes, and then it works out better. See? And then I'm going to work to the crease, but make sure that I keep opening my eyes up, so I don't go too far. Taking the first brush I used, which is the PC20, the brush, and blending it into that base a wee bit. So then whenever I'm putting the next shadow on, it blends seamlessly and doesn't look crazy. And this brush had literally just whatever was left on it. I didn't dip it into anything else yet. Last video I was moaning about it raining, and today I was outside and I was like, wow, it's very, very hot. Then I was like, gotta go inside, I'm not staying out here, I'm not getting sunburnt again. And I'm just going to bring that there, brush round again just to kind of get that circle. So I'm using the James Charles palette again, Book Cosmetics brush, which is one of Louise's lovely ones. Taking this flat brush here, and I'm taking the shade here. It's like a nice goldy colour. It's called So Good from the James Charles palette, and I'm literally going to pop that into my lid. So now I've done that wee bit, I'm taking this here, 09, which is in cream, is the groomer brush, the angled bit, and taking it in to that Jaclyn Hill deep red colour. Just define that crease, cut crease a wee bit, just to make it look more flawless looking. I'm going to go in with a Peaches and Cream pigment. This is the one I'm going to use. It is the shade Bollywood. It's like a pot of gold. That's the one. And I'm using the PC35, which is a pigment applicator. And I'm going to be very careful just putting it on before I put the pressed shadow on. So that's all for my eyes. Now I'm going to go in and do the rest of my face. I'm not the rest of my face on. I did use the NYX foundation again. I mixed it with a bit of Rimmel London Long Lasting Perfection one because it's in the shade Ivory, so it kind of lightened up a wee tiny bit. This is kind of a look or an eyeshadow look that you probably would wear on a night out, so you would have tan on, like not like me, I don't have any tan on. So why not show you how to do this if you're going to go on a night out? Whenever you can, get out. And I'm going to continue with the eyes. So I'm going to take the PC14 smudger brush, and I'm going to take the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, that deep red that we had earlier with the brownie kind of shade, mixing it in with a nice dark brown as well, just in the same red, but I'm going in with maybe that brown maybe, and I'm running that along my lower lash line just. Going in with a PC34 brush, and I'm going to take that bright red shade from the Jim Shaw palette in the You're Kidding and a touch of the rusted one, and just running that along as well. Take more of that wee pigment as well, putting it over my eyes again, and then putting a tiny bit in the inner corner of my eyes. Our pigment applicator brush, just adding a bit more. Taking this little brush here that I used earlier, put it right to bring it right in there, and there we have the eyes done. Add a bit of mascara, the wonderful mascara from Rimmel London, and yeah. So I've got my mascara on now, and I still have to finish off my eyebrows and my lips, and I thought I'll do that wee bit on camera and just have a wee chat with you while I'm doing that. In the last video I kind of talked about a product called Soap Brows. And basically what it is, soap for your eyebrows that makes them look fluffy. I tried it in my last video, and as you could tell I was very excited by it, and it's such a good product. Like, since I got this, it's just my eyebrows just seem so much, they're like fluffier, they're nicer, and honestly I would really recommend this. I'll show you what I actually did, because last time I kind of just brushed it, because my spilly brush is on the end of my PC09 groomer brush, and just going to brush my eyebrows up like that. I mean, my eyebrows still need like fixed, but yeah, so it looks like inside. And a wee tiny bit of setting spray. The one I'm using is the setting spray, matte setting spray. I think, where's it from? Primark. I think it's from Primark, honestly. But yeah, it's got aloe vera, vitamin B spray. In there. Again with this little spray brush, I'm actually going to order some more because these are really good and hygienic things to have. This little brush, and I'm just kind of swiveling it around in it until like it becomes a wee bit creamy on the brush. You see, creamy. The extra bit of cream I've got, I'm just tipping it off, and then I'm going over my eyebrows and I'm going to brush them up with this lovely soap, so that you kind of make them nice and fluffy like that. Just making sure that they are up. Just want to make sure that I'm working it through the brow, brushing up. Just makes your brows really look fluffy looking, so they don't look like they're drawn on. They still look very natural. It's a pomade by Revolution, and I also use like powder and stuff, and I don't know, my eyebrows just looked very fake, whereas a pencil and the soap and then a brow gel to set them, you look like you've got nice fluffy eyebrows. And I'm taking this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel to doing the same thing kind of motion, brushing them up a wee bit. My next brow pencil, just to add that little tiny bit at the end, just there. And the last thing is my lips. Mwah. Three lovely products. We have the Peaches and Cream lip liner, which is the punchline lip liner. Wow, so satisfying noise. Then going in with the Jeffree Star and Morphe liquid lipstick in Leo, and finally Peaches and Cream lip gloss in the shade Melrose. I'm just taking this lip liner brush, it's the PC55, just to kind of fix it up a wee bit. Hi Willow. Can you say hello? Say hi. Look at the camera. Say hello everyone. So this is the finished look of the fiery red eyes. Wearing a night eye if you were going out anytime soon, which you probably won't be. Anyway, this is it. This went very well compared to what I thought it would be, and I'm so happy that it actually worked. And taking over my hair, it is a mess. It's been washed this morning, so it's kind of a bit puffy because I haven't straightened it and I couldn't be bothered. One of those days. Everything that I put on my face today I will link in the description like I did the last time. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me them in the comments below or on my Instagram. Send me a wee message. I'd be happy to answer any questions. And any other video ideas you want, any other like colours you want me to use, any types of videos. I have got a haul / favourites video planned. The makeup and stuff that I've ordered, or everything beauty related, but I've ordered another peaches and cream, but it should be coming tomorrow. So I'll be able to film a video for that, which is exciting. Thank you. If you liked the video, please do give me a thumbs up, leave me a wee comment below, and I will see you guys in my next video.